everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to create this smoky yellow eye. I decided to create this eye look using these two palettes. The first palette that I used is the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette, and then the next palette that I use is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette. With these two palettes I was able to create this eye look. So guys, without further ado, let's just jump right into the tutorial. But first, do me a favor, hit that notification button, like this video, and leave a comment down below. See you guys on my next tutorial. Hey guys, so first I'm going to start off by priming my eyelids with the Smashbox lid primer in the shade Light. And I'm going to blend that out using a It's My Ray Ray blending brush.
In the darkest hour, I wanna come for you. I know you've been.
Next, I'm going to go in using my P. Louise Rumor Base number 4, and I'm just going to place this right on top of that lid primer.
No.
The blending brush that I'm using to blend out that P. Louise base is from Eco Tool, and it is their dual-sided blending brush.
Spend your life searching for more. Afraid to leave, afraid.
So guys, the palette that I'll be using today is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it is her Riviera palette. The first shade that I'm going to go in and use as my transition color is called Palm. And I'm just going to add this in the transition area.
Grab it from what you can hold. Sometimes realize
I'm just going to blow that shade out some.
the thing we're searching for. It's just waiting back. And you've done your walking. Probably.
I'm just going to go into the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice Eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to go into that shade called Cocoa Drizzle. And I'm just going to add this right on top of that color from that Anastasia Beverly Hills palette called Palm. Now I'm just going to add a little more of that lid color. It's not going to be a complete cut crease. It's just more of a soft cut crease. Guys, the next color from that Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette is called Pumpkin Spice. And I'm just going to add this as a lid color. I'm going to place that shade right where I soft cut creased that my eyelid. The brush that I'm using to add this shade to my lid is from Bomb Lash. She had a brush set that was on there, the unicorn brush set. So this is from that line. I'll have it linked in the description bar if I could find the link.
What is it, if I got feet to play or something?
Going back into the Pumpkin Spice palette from Too Faced, I'm going into the shade called Ginger Spice, and I'm just going to add this right on top of that shade called Cocoa Drizzle, just to give out a more vibrant look and blend out those harsh lines. And the brush I'm using is from Morphe, and it is from their Rainbow collection for Pride Month. I'm back into the Pumpkin Spice palette, into that shade Cocoa Drizzle. I'm going to add this to the outer V of my eye and connect it with the transition shade. The brush I'm using is from Amazon. I will have it linked in the description bar.
Darkest hour.
Guys, I'm going back into the palette, into the Pumpkin Spice shade. I just want to intensify that yellow shade.
In the darkest hour, I want wanna comfort you, I know you've been alone. Oh, where do you go?
Now it's time for me to create my dramatic wing. I am going in with the NYX matte liquid liner in the shade Black.
Fight to leave, fight to leave, fight. Sometimes find yourself knowing no. Lost and looking for a soul. Grabbing for what you can hold.
For primer, I'm going in with the Becca Cosmetics Ever Matte Poreless Primer. This is a really good mattifying primer.
It's the thing we're searching for. It's just waiting back.
Now I'm going to color correct using the Benefit Cosmetics Boing Cakeless Full Coverage Waterproof Liquid Concealer in the shade Dark Neutral.
Then you've had it rough, but you also had your cup filled up. And
I'm using this color to color correct because it's too warm to use as a highlighting concealer.
every time you reach,
The brush that I'm using to blend out this concealer is from Revlon, and it is an eyeshadow brush.
that you still have more to go.
For foundation, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation in the number 410.
Let me tell you something, Tracy. It can't be anything like love, can it?
No, it mustn't be. It can't.
Would it be inconvenient?
Terribly. Anyway, I know it isn't. Oh my God.
The brush that I'm using to apply this foundation is from Essence Beauty, and it is their foundation brush.
I got feet of clay or something. It's not under the pool. It's just over the lawn and in the birch grove. It'll be lovely now.
Tracy, you're tremendous.
Put me in your
Oh, sometimes find yourself knowing no.
Now I'm just going to switch brushes. I'm going to use the Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation brush. Guys, I know the foundation looks a little bright, but once I add everything, it will oxidize into a perfect match for me.
In the darkest hour.
For concealer, I'm going in using the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Concealer in the shade Butterscotch.
Darkest hour, I wanna comfort you, I know you've been alone. Oh, where do you go?
Now I'm going into the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Concealer in the shade Cocoa, and I'm going to use this to contour with. It's a beautiful shade. Guys, I know I look like a damn ghost, but everything is going to blend out.
Searching for more. Afraid to leave, afraid to show.
The brush that I'm using to blend out that contour is from Real Techniques, and it is their light layer complexion brush. You guys see how I am getting my color back once I blended out that contour. Guys, you see how I let that concealer sit while I blended out that contour? Now I'm just going to use my MAC Synthetic Small Dual Fiber Face Brush number 188 to blend out that concealer.
There's nowhere to go. There's the thing we're searching for. It's just waiting back.
The brush that I'm going to use to blend out that contour on my nose is from Shayna Company, and this is her flat brush.
You're not for two. Oh, often you've had it rough, but you also had your cup filled up. And we both know.
Going back in with that foundation brush, I just want to make sure everything is blended out seamlessly, guys.
That you still have more to go.
Now it's time to set this face. I'm going to go in using the Lancome Long Time No Shine Loose Setting Powder. And the brush that I'm going to use to add this is from Morphe. And it is part of a set, so there is no number. Sorry, guys.
It can't be anything like love, can it?
No, it mustn't be. It can't.
Would it be inconvenient?
Terribly. Anyway, I know it isn't.
Yeah.
Oh, right, we're out of our minds.
Right into our hearts.
Music.
It does, doesn't it? Tracy, you're so...
My instincts are melting away.
Baby, I'm still looking a little ghostly, but I'm going to go in and set my face using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray while going in with that Juvia's Place I Am Magic Foundation Blush.
No.
I think I said blush, but I meant brush. But going back into the Pumpkin Spice palette by Too Faced, going back into that shade called Ginger Spice, I'm just going to add this on my bottom lash line.
In the darkest hour, I wanna comfort you. I know you've been alone. Oh, where do we?
Honey, she has come a long way. She's not looking too ghostly now. So next I'm going to go in using my Morphe Blush and Babes Pop of Poppy blush set. And to add this blush, I am going in using my MAC 109 Synthetic Small Contour Brush.
And for more. Afraid to leave, afraid to show.
Honey, she has come, she has slayed, she has arrived to the party. So now I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills in collaboration with Amrezy, her highlighter. And I'm just going to add this as a inner corner highlight. The brush that I'm using to do that is from It's My Ray Ray, her small blending brush. I'm going to add that highlight to the inner corner of my eyes, down my nose, the tip of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. Just going back over that contour, guys, as I might have lost some of it while I was adding my setting powder. But I'm just going to continue adding that highlighter as I explained earlier.
Oh, often you've had it rough, but you also had your cup filled.
Time for mascara, guys. I'm going to go on using my Urban Decay Lash Freak Lengthening Mascara in the shade Black. This is a really good mascara.
Every time you return, you see it in your tired eyes. That you still have more to go.
Let me tell you something, Tracy. It can't be anything like love, can it?
No.
As you guys know the drill, if you follow me for a while, I am using my niece's eyelashes from Dolled Up Lash Collection. I'll have it linked in the description bar.
It does, doesn't it? Tracy, you're so...
My instincts are melting away. What is it, if I got feet of clay or something? It's not under the pool, it's just over the lawn and in the birch grove. It'll be lovely now.
Tracy, you're...
Guys, it's taking me a little longer to add these lashes. They want to act crazy today, but I want them perfect. This eye look is a whole ass vibe.
Looking for your soul. Grabbing for what you can hold.
For lip lips, guys, I'm going in using the Kylie Jenner Red Velvet Lip Kit.
Oh, where do you go? In your head when in the real world is snow. Oh, I know how you hit the cold. Spend your life searching for more. Afraid to leave, afraid to show. Afraid to leave, afraid to leave.
Kylie and these lip kits never disappoint. This red lip liner with the matching lipstick is just gorgeous. My look really came together, guys, and it is just bomb, bomb, bomb. I can't even complain. And I'm finally not looking ghostly.
Sometimes realize there's nowhere to go. Cause the thing we're searching for is just waiting back home.
Not complaining, guys, but I want an ombre effect lip. So I'm going in with the MAC Cosmetic Chestnut Lip Pencil and outline my lips with that.
Oh, often you've had it rough, but you also had your cup filled up.
Honey, she has come, she has conquered, and she is leaving the building. Thanks for watching.
Around every time you return, I see it in your tired eyes, that you still have more to go.
Let me tell you something, Tracy. It can't be anything like love, can it?
No, it mustn't be. It can't.
Would it be inconvenient?
Terribly. Anyway, I know it isn't. Oh, right out of my mind.
Right into our hearts.
That music.
It does, doesn't it? Tracy, you're so...
If my insteps are melting away. What is it, if I got feet of clay or something? It's not under the pool, it's just over the lawn and in the village grove. It'll be lovely now.
Tracy, you're tremendous.
Put me in your
Oh, sometimes find yourself nowhere known, lost and looking for your soul.